So the first card is the Spear, which says heartache is over, and heartache over what you no longer have. So you're a bit upset about having lost something, and you can see the spear going through the heart. And you've got the Pail, which says time to go out, to get out of the situation. So something has not gone in your favor, and you can see this, all the water has spilt. So, you are very, very emotionally upset, and you are very, very heartbroken about the loss that you have encountered recently. And it says money is coming to you as well. So some sort of finance coming to you. So you've had some sort of loss and you're very upset about it, but there is some money coming to you now or in the near future. So in the past, you got the Candle, which says you will be shown the way. You have been guided into doing or along your path. And you've got the Cobweb, which says you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So you are getting divine guidance and you're getting divine protection, and that's been going on. And it will help you get through the loss that you have gone through. So going to the future, you've got to be aware of great pride with the Peacock. So, make sure that you're humble in whatever you're doing. Don't toot your own horn, as they say. And you've got the Purse coming in, which says pay attention to your finances. So there is some money coming in, but you need to just watch your money as well. So even though you're getting some money coming in, make sure that you're not going around overspending things, and keep a tight rein on your finances. So those are the energies for that week. Okay, so you've got the Chariot as being the main energy. So a lot of you can see there's a lot of fire around this this Chariot card, and the Chariot card is generally a card that is ruled by Cancer, which rules the home and rules movement movement away from the home, or buying a new home, or actually changing residence. So it looks like you might be encountering a lot of problems within your family life, and you are deciding to make a move from that particular position, and moving away from all that drama that is going on over here. And definitely maybe this could also talk about buying a new car. A lot of people read this as buying a new car. But it looks like there's a lot of chaos going on around in your family life, and you are making plans or deciding to move, or you have decided, or you have moved, or in the process of moving away from all that drama, maybe buying a new home, relocating, and definitely moving away from your established family home, or your maybe your childhood home. Maybe you're moving out of the house, your childhood home as well. But definitely a home move coming up for you there. So you've got the Six of Swords over here, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Six of Swords are talking about trying to find some sort of balance within your life as well. And maybe you're talking to people around you about, you're trying to make a decision on how to find that balance. It doesn't seem very even. You can see that, this table is, although it looks like it's in half, it isn't really. There's one, the darker half is greater in size than that lighter half. So there's a lot of imbalance going on in your life as well at the moment. There seems like there's a lot more darkness than there is light. So there might be a lot more problems that you are going through at the moment, and you're trying to come out of it, come out into the light from it. And you are, there are people around you that are trying to help you into the light. You can see these people on the lighter side of the table over here, and you're making a decision to leave all this drama that is going on. And it looks like with this Chariot card as well, there's a lot of drama that is going on around you, a lot of darkness, a lot of chaos, if you like, with all this fire and cloudiness and confusion going on around. And here you are making that decision to actually move away from it, to leave the darker half and move into the light. And you are going over there, you're being supported by some friends or family or somebody that is helping you to overcome this and to achieve this balance. You want to move away from this. You've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in over there. So there are two sort of wheel cards over here. So this is probably the end of a cycle. So maybe it is time for you to actually make this move. It's necessary for you to move away from this situation that is not very, very good for you. It's not for your benefit. And the Wheel of Fortune coming in to help you. Now you've got a hand over here turning the Wheel of Fortune. So there is going to be somebody that gives you an assistance or some sort of event maybe orchestrated by somebody, a person that allows this wheel of fortune to turn and allows you to move out of that situation. So somebody helping you get out of that situation, or making it possible, or presenting an opportunity for you to be able to move out of that situation and make this wheel of fortune change. The cycle that you were going through is now come to an end, and it is time. It's reached its natural conclusion, and it's now time for you to move on. So in the past year, you've got the Nine of Swords over here, and you can see this is a card of real humiliation. So wherever you were in, there you've been very bullied. Your self-confidence is at its lowest right now, and it looks like you've been very humiliated. Maybe people are saying things to you, maybe making you feel as though you're not good enough, and it is time now for you to. That is why the Wheel of Fortune is coming in for you to move out of the situation where you're being humiliated and bullied and told what to do. It's now time to take back your power. So you've got this Nine of Swords. This is also a card, the Knight of Swords talks about fearing the worst case scenario and expecting the worst to happen. But in this particular deck, it shows that whatever people are saying is putting you down and making you feel really small. You can see the size of this man compared to that man. So they're making you feel really insignificant, and they're eating your confidence. They are like psychic vampires taking away from you. And it is now time for you to make that move. So this has been going on in the last year. And in the last 3 months, you've got the Nine of Cups. So something has come in for you, a new emotional situation that has made you feel as though you're worth it. So something has changed in your life, and it's changed for the positive, and it's putting you up there on a pedestal, because you can see this cup is being raised. So something has really lifted your spirits and made you feel like you can be victorious, you can achieve, and you can overcome the situation. So it may have been people around you that have given you that support, that has allowed you to see that you don't have to sit in that situation and take that kind of abuse. And it's lifting you above the clouds. The sun is shining through. So it seems like they have given you a little bit more confidence, a little bit of faith, and given you maybe a new idea on how to get out of this. And it looks like they will assist you in coming out of the situation of where you're very humiliated or very put down, where you've got no self-confidence. So you want to get that back, self-confidence back. This is the Emperor card, and you can see this man is sitting over here. He's got his financial security. He looks like he's well dressed. He's also got a watch in his hand. So it is time for you to take a stand and get yourself, you realize that. So this is what's in your mind. You want to build yourself up. You want to get your material wealth. You want to get your stability, and you want to get to a place where you're in authority, where you're in charge of your life again. So you're trying to take your power back, and that's been on your mind. You want to get out of the situation where you're being put down, and you want to take your power back. So going into the future, you've got the Six of Rods over here. It looks like, you will benefit, you will reap the rewards. This is usually a victory card in the tarot, but here you can see this man is with the sickle, and he's cutting the hay that has finally grown. So abundance is coming to you. You might have to work for it, but it is definitely coming to you. So you will have to work for it, but you will be able to reap rewards now. So these rewards are now coming in, and whatever efforts you've been putting into your work is going to now pay off for you. So it looks like there is some financial abundance coming in. You yourself, you've got the Two of Cups over here. So this could be you meeting somebody that is very much your spiritual soulmate. Usually with the Two of Cups, it talks about spiritual connections with people, soulmate connections. But in this deck, it also shows the yin-yang sign, which shows that you are trying to achieve that balance, that spiritual balance versus your material balance, your mind and your soul balance. So you're trying to reach a point where you're in complete balance with yourself. And maybe you are, sometimes the darker side of your nature is fighting against the lighter side. So maybe your happiness versus your depression, you're trying to keep that in check so that one side doesn't overwhelm the other. So you're trying to bring that emotional balance back into your life. So what's around you, there's a choice with the Lovers card, and choosing something that you love, something that you're passionate about, and that is coming in for you. So some sort of choice coming in. This could also indicate that there might be a relationship coming in for you, a very passionate relationship with somebody, because you've got the male and female signs over here, and you've got these lovers. So the lovers always talks about that divine choice that needs to be made and choosing something based on your passion. If you're passionate about something, you should go for it. And this is the way that you open the doors for things to manifest in your life. And so that's cards coming in around you. So the universe is bringing in something for you that you are passionate about, or it's leading you towards going towards the thing that you are passionate about. So you got the Knight of Swords over here, and you might be worried that you are rushing into something, or it is also a card that you want to say whatever you want to say, but you're scared to do it. So this is a fear that you want to speak your truth with this big sword. You want to come up against the people that have been putting you down, or draining your confidence away, but you're actually scared to act. So going into the future, you've got the Page of Coins, you've got the 7 of Coins, and you've got the 8 of Rods over here. So the Page of Coins, we're talking about communications, we're talking about actual studying. So you might get back into a situation where you're studying or doing work that involves a lot of mental abilities. So you might be going back into that. Also messages coming in with the Page of Coins about money and work. So you are focused a lot on your work, or a job that involves a lot of thinking, a lot of analytical work involving your money, or involving money or finances, and that is what is coming in for you. And you've got the 7 of Coins. So whatever work you're doing, if you can see, this is a really nice card. It's so unusual because it shows a little stool over here and going all the way up the chain of maybe chair command up the chair ladder, if you like, into this really nice, comfortable work office chair kind of thing. It's got armrests, and it's all padded, and so you start off with this really basic kind of stool, and then you're working your way up, and it's showing that you're working your way up from the ground up and going all the way up into a position of leadership where you have the best chair. So it's showing that whatever work that you have been putting in whatever effort you've been putting into your work is going to produce that incremental rise up the ladder of success, and finally get you into the position of leadership where you have the best chair, the most enjoyable chair. And this is all got to do with the studying that you will be doing. So you are going to be doing some sort of extra courses or something that is going to help you specialize and get you into that leadership position where you take on the role of, you reach the top position in whatever company you're working, or you will get to where you need to go. And it's all that you start from the bottom and you will work your way up to the top. There doesn't look like there's any breaks in your pathway up. It looks like it's going to always be something that's going to get you there. So maybe you're starting right at the bottom right now, and you're having to do a lot of work, and you're having to make a lot of effort, but eventually you will reach that top position, and whatever you put into it, that will pay off. So whatever effort you put into it, you will reap the abundance. And with the 7 of Coins, it always talks about waiting for the abundance to come in, sitting and waiting. They always have a picture of somebody standing out at a tree with all these coins in the tree and waiting for the coins to sort of fall from the tree. But in this place, this particular card, it's showing that you will progress, and that it's not waiting, you will actively progress. So you will be working all the way, and you will be working your way to the top, and eventually you will reach the top. There are things that are going to come in with the 8 of Rods, so things are starting to move very quickly. This is a whisk and a bowl of cream. So, cream is always rich, and this is the whisk. So things are starting to stir up. Things are starting to move for you. And this particular path up to the top of success doesn't look like it's going to be slow. It looks like with this 8 of Rods, it's going to be very, very fast. So you will have a rapid rise to the top position. So just hang in there. Keep at whatever studies or whatever training that you're going through, because it's going to lead you along the way to success, and pretty quickly as well with this 8 of Rods. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Animal Tarot. So you've got the Princess of Spring, which says creative opportunities that you feel passionate about, fluttering your way, personal growth, and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. So it looks like there's transformation happening and there is riches coming over here with this Princess of Spring. You need to be energetic, outgoing, optimistic, and creative. You've got the Monarch Butterfly over here. So some opportunities coming your way and it's going to bring you a lot of personal growth. And the second card you've got here is the Magician. So you are manifesting right now. And you've got the Unicorn. And it says there is magic in the air and you can manifest everything you need to be successful. So things coming in your way. You've got an infinity sign over there. So things coming and there's unlimited. You have unlimited access towards getting the universe is going to give you everything that you need. So you have resources that will be available to you that you didn't even think were available to you. So you just need to look out, keep an eye out for that, and know that you are manifesting. So make sure that you're thinking positively during this manifestation period. You must think positively. That is very key. When you get a manifestation card like the Magician. So the last card is the Eight of Springs, which is the bee. You can see they're working very hard, and you will be working very hard. There's a lot of work going on around you, and there are a lot of people that you're working with. So you might be working in a team, and very fast moving as well. There might be some travel as well with this Eight of Spring, and you've been presented with many wonderful opportunities all at once. While this might feel very stressful, remember to be grateful for the blessings that heaven sends you. So you are going to be pretty busy. You've got the Eight of Rods over here, and you've got the Eight of Spring over here, all similar cards showing, fast movement through the air. So you might be doing some traveling, some flying, but also a lot of work coming in and maybe working with a team and a lot of communications coming in as well. But be grateful that you've got all this work coming in. It distracts you from any kind of depression that you might be feeling. There's also a new moon over here, so a new cycle coming in over here, and you just need to focus. Try not to be stressed. If you feel stressed, take a little bit of a break. Do something that you love, something that gets you out of any kind of stressful situation. But you will now things are going to start picking up, things are going to start moving. And this is all being brought about by this Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune turning and bringing in more luck, more abundance, so that you reap the rewards from your abundance. So just know that you are on your way to success right now. You're going for that big chair, and you will be really busy. You'll be working and be really busy, and you will achieve what you set out to achieve.